Do you enjoy reading books with journal entries or letters in them? I do. And if you're anything like me, this readathon is for you. Hi, my name is Jeanette, and I want to thank you for joining me on the channel Jane Reads. So today I am very excited to announce this readathon that will be taking place January 2025. We're announcing it early so that you have lots of time to think about it and put it in your plans to participate with us, because we would love for you to participate with us. So this readathon is called Epistolary January, and it will take place in the month of January. And I am so excited to co-host this readathon with Anne from In Search of Wonder, Cheryl from Candlewick Library, Miriam from Miriam Elizabeth Reads, and Kelli from Kelli Reads a Lot. So when Anne reached out with the idea for this readathon and asked if we'd be interested in co-hosting, I was like, yes, please. I love reading letters or reading books with letters and journal entries in it. And in fact, when she reached out, I was reading a series that each book had letters and journal entries in them, or letters in particular in them. It was like, okay, this is a sign. So I at least have one series to recommend. I do have other recommendations for you, but I am not going to include the recommendations in this video because while I have some in the top of my head, there's others I want to check the book out to make sure I'm remembering correctly and make a longer recommendations video. So look for a recommendations video coming probably the very beginning of December. I don't think it'll happen in November, but this way it'll help you start planning for January as well. Okay, so rules of this readathon. Basically, we're focusing on epistolary novels. So basically, any book that is any type of epistolary. So it has letters in it. It has journal entries in it. It has text or email in it. Anything. The whole book does not have to be written in that style, just as long as it includes some of that. You can double up on prompts or triple up on prompts. There are 8 prompts in this bingo board. And so if you have a book that fits multiple prompts, go right ahead. We're not policing this either. So do what you want to do to get them to fit. And the last thing is you need the graphic, right? So here is a lovely graphic that Anne created for us. It's a bingo board with the free spot in the middle. Okay, the graphic will be linked below in my description box. I have just cut it down to fit into my reading journal. And then there is the list of prompts as well. So I'm going to go through each prompt for you. And starting with the first one. Love letters. An epistolary romance. Pretty simple there. Prompt number 2. Lost mail. A classic or a book by an author who is no longer with us. So for this one, majority of classics, the author has passed away. But there are some books that are only 10, 15 years old where the author has passed away. So it doesn't have to be a classic per se. Okay, then prompt number 3, free shipping. So any book that was free. So a borrowed book from the library, a book you picked up at a little free library, a book that was gifted to you. Basically any book you did not pay for. Then prompt number 4, correspondence. Any book containing letters between people, whether fictional or nonfiction. Pretty simple, I think. I have a few recommendations for that one for sure, because that is what I was reading at the time. Okay, then we have airmail, set in a foreign country. So, but that's a foreign country to you. So I live in Canada, so I think overseas. So Europe, Africa, Australia. If you live in Australia, then like overseas is North America, right? or Europe, Asia, anything like that. So just in a foreign country to you. Okay, then prompt number, I've lost because I haven't said them. 6. Prompt number 6, package. A book longer than 600. No, wow, that would be really mean. A book longer than 400 pages. Okay, I have some books that are like 402. Yeah. I do not read a lot of bigger books, so that might be a little bit of a challenge for me to find one. Okay, then prompt number 7, journal. A book containing journal entries. And the last prompt, email. A book containing email or text messages. Pretty simple there. There's a series I think of right away for that one. The Skymar series by Pepper Basham. A lot of those books have text and email in them. I know I have a couple others. They're ones I have to check to see. But yes, so those are the 8 prompts that will fit onto the bingo board. The real graphic will be inserted here. So that is the Readathon announcement, and I hope you will join us January of 2025. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and if you have watched all the way through, I would love it if you would leave an envelope emoji in the comments below. Have a great day. Bye.